歌は男と女素早い疑う気持ち口に出せないもどかしさ都会の恋は男と女素早い夜の街では出会いと別れその場しのぎ唇噛みしめて一人で震えているそんな夜は泣きたい見上げる星空が涙に曇る息もできないほど切ないすぐに飛んでゆきたい都会の星は光の数が少ないだから願いが迷子になってさまよってる唇噛みしめて一人で震えているそんな夜は泣きたい星空を見上げて託す想いはただ君に会いたい会いたいすぐに飛んでゆきたい
All right. I think it's time. Hey. Time to play a video game. Hello. Hello and welcome to the Ultra Pancake stream. It's me. I can't even get through my introduction without this kind of disrespect. That's it. Alright, that's it. No, as funny as it would be to end the stream, I really want to know. I really want to know what's gonna happen to AI this Omnium Files, because shit's getting so real. Maybe I should stand with my mouth open, ready to catch the peanut. Ah. Couldn't take more pics of my stowaways at the park, sadly. You know, don't worry about it. That is just for your personal enjoyment. Social media is not, you know, social media does not require to know what you're up to when you're just having a fun time at the Disney park. Instagram can mind its own business. What's important is that you had fun. Look, I can't throw peanuts when you're ready for them. Well. Maybe, you know, maybe I should turn the peanuts into acorns, considering apparently oak trees are, like, shitting their pants out of acorns this year. Although I watched a video before, I think I've mentioned this on stream last week, too. I watched a video from, like, food scientist YouTuber Adam Ragusia, about how acorns are edible. You can eat acorns, but they taste like shit, and you can cook them to make them edible, but it doesn't taste good. But apparently, historically, people, like humans, during famine would eat acorns if they had to, but they didn't like it. The good thing to do with acorns is grinding them up for flour alternative? Oh, I've never heard that. Oh, I wanted to take pics out there with Peacock in the Toontown. Well, you know, I can imagine it in my mind. I can imagine the fun time you had. It's more important that you and your plushies just, you know, had a good life experience. Pictures be damned. Gotta be picky when harvesting acorns. See, instead, you should just come to my house, and you can have all the chestnuts you want, because the one, you know what, and I don't know that there's even, not a lot of the trees down the rest of my street are chestnut trees like the one in front of my house. We have a big chestnut tree, and chestnut trees, I noticed this like last year, because we've only lived here for like a little more than a year now. And I noticed this last fall that the chestnut trees, I guess, they start fall early, because it started losing leaves like a couple weeks ago, and it's already well on its way, and now it's just dropping big ol' honkin' chestnuts. Yard's covered in chestnuts, so if you want to roast some of those, I don't know how to determine what chestnuts are and are not edible, if there is a distinction, but theoretically I'm ready to roast chestnuts over an open fire. The squirrels nab the best ones before you have a chance to pick them. Well, gotta be faster, bitch. Oh yeah, right? Like, actually grinding, especially to, like, a flour consistency. I've cooked, macarons before, and even I like bought almond flour, right, from the store, but for macarons, because it's chemically so specific, you have to usually grind the almond flour further. Like the almond flour you get at the store, you have to grind it even further down to be even more fine. And I'll tell you, even just doing that was so annoying that I can't imagine doing it from the full nut state. It did successfully yield macarons though, and I felt pretty good about it. There are very few leaves on your oak trees that have considered changing. Yeah, man, if you come by my house, next time you do, you're gonna see the chestnut trees, they start early, I guess. Like, it started already, like, a couple weeks ago. There's leaves. My yard's the only yard that had leaves on the ground. All the other yards are naked, and ours is just, like, leaves, chestnuts. I don't know why chestnut trees are real. They love the autumn creep. They get so jazzed for pumpkin spice weather that they start early, I guess. Okay. Let's pull up the video game. Let's turn on the audio for the video game. Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, and I guess I keep meaning to mention this. All month I kept meaning to mention it, and I forgot every time, but Twitch keeps reminding me that because this is gonna be my last stream of September, because it's October in a couple days. And Twitch, does that September thing, so subscriptions are very cheap. So, just saying, if you've ever considered subscribing to me, now would be the time, because it's going to just cost less than it has in other months. So consider it. You can, like, get... The September time is always when I go and I'll, like, get 3-month chunk subscriptions to channels I like on the cheap. I'll do that. Just because I'm like... I don't normally regularly subscribe to anything, but when it's cheap enough in September, I'll be like, I'll dip in. It's the time of year where I indulge in a few channel subscriptions. Oh yeah, and if you subscribe too... If you subscribe, you'll get the, still, I would say, a work in progress, but our fun little animated emote that I made. Hopefully,
That's a lot of nuts!
That's a lot of nuts. Hopefully, maybe more emotes eventually will get made, because I have a lot of slots. But I don't have time! Anyway. Okay. So, let us review what happened last week. As you can see, whenever I load, like whenever, I went to load game, we've got our Mizuki route ending in both our hard and autosave. Because we had finished Mizuki's story route, which, if you guys recall, was the yellow timeline. Another day, another hint at Rusty Lake series. Oh yeah, I already wish listed the new game on Twitter. I'm gonna pick that one up for October for sure. Okay. So, let's review our notes on our yellow timeline that we just finished in the previous stream. In this timeline, Shoko and Renju die. The warehouse stream does happen, and Ota and Iris live through it. You get to this timeline by branching off of Ota's somnium, and you discover through Ota's brain that their killer had bled out onto the floor of the warehouse. And so you go and you test the blood puddle, and it turns out that it's Ota's and So Seijuma's blood mixed together. So that means it was So Seijuma at the scene of the crime. He was the guy in the bear suit for some reason. So you and Mizuki, because now Mizuki's like, this is the guy that killed my parents? So she decides to go absolutely apeshit, and you guys go raid his house and kill a bunch of suited men. And then So holds Mizuki hostage, shoots Date in the head, but it turns out it just hits him in his AI ball, protecting his brain from the bullet. And So Seijuma then, like, Date, then holds up the gun when So thinks he's dying, and Date holds up the gun and is gonna shoot him. But right beforehand, So says something where he's like, killed by your own father. Ho, ho, ho. He says something like that, and then Date pew, shoots him, and he dies. And so is the third death in this timeline. And then Date's in a coma, and Mizuki syncs with his brain to uncomify him, and you just learn about their nice sort of found family relationship, and it's very wholesome and good. And that's the end of the yellow timeline that the game dubbed Mizuki's Route. However, during the end of that route, there is a combat sequence in which Mizuki is running toward you. So Seijuma is on the ground behind her, but So holds up a gun and is about to shoot. You have the options to protect Mizuki, which is what I did, and results in you getting shot in your AI ball, and that's the ensuing ending we got. But you also have the option to shoot So Seijuma instead. And I would like to know what happens if you do that. Instead, because choosing to protect Mizuki is a big theme of the rest of that ending. So I want to know if something happens differently if you shoot So in that moment. Okay. And luckily, I made a save right before we made that decision, so we can try that out. I suspect because there's not a branch from this, there's not a branch off of the timeline from this spot, so I'm assuming that doing that is going to just maybe result in some kind of game over bad end that makes you restart the sequence or something, but I'm just curious. I just want to know what's gonna happen. Cause see here, yeah, you can select Mizuki, you can protect her, right? The last time we did that, so why don't we try to shoot this man and see what happened? Why don't we shoot this man? Blammo!
Date, don't!
Don't do it!
It will hit Mizuki!
Are we just gonna shoot her? Oh wait, does it not let me? Oh, it just doesn't let me do it. Oh. I thought that was gonna be like an actual choice thing. Oh. Okay. I thought that was actually a choice. It was a fake choice. It just doesn't let you do it.
Impossible.
I thought at the very least that it was gonna, like, I was gonna get to shoot
Don't die.
so...
Date.
But, like, maybe he would shoot her first, and so, like... Oh, and, okay, it is just a bad end. Alright. That's sort of what I figured. But I did think Mizuki would get shot. I can save from the bad end. Yeah, let's save from the bad end. Here, where's the... We'll put the bad end in the third slot. Just our little comedic trophy bad end. So wait, what happens if I hit back? Where does it put me? Just at the timeline? That's funny. No. No. Okay. Well, in that case, let's go back to the title menu and load our proper save. I mean, to be fair, there was not a visible branch on the timeline for that spot, which does mean there's not a branching timeline there. It tells you if there's going to be a branch. So I did figure it was going to be a bad end, but I thought at least it would be a little more interesting. But you know. Okay. So, like when Mario Bro in the chat already said, as you can see, this purple timeline unlocked. That was what we got as a result of finishing Mizuki's route in the yellow timeline. It unlocked the locked purple timeline. So let's review what that timeline is. Purple timeline. Deaths so far. Shoko, Iris, but then we either had a time slip or it was a fake or an illusion. But then Iris died for real again later. So this is the timeline where Iris is extremely concerned about conspiracy theory, sci-fi evil group Nyaxalas. And we're like running around and they're trying to kidnap her. We see her dead body in the cold storage warehouse. We pee our pants. Then we go into Seijima Somnium and we beat him up in his dream. And then she's alive again when we come out. And then Date and Iris run away from the bad people. But because I don't believe in her conspiracy theory, she gets mad at me and runs away from me. And then later we find her at the cold storage warehouse dead underneath a forklift. And then her mom also told us she had a terminal brain tumor, which she had been experiencing symptoms of throughout the story. And we didn't realize that's what they were until, you know, we found out about the tumor. Yes. So, if we're continuing from this timeline, Iris already dead. Unless maybe we can time slip again and into somewhere where she's not dead. Possible. Maybe. Renju is, I believe, on the run. Yes, this is the timeline where Renju got in a car accident, went to the hospital, ran away from the hospital, and then we interviewed Prisoner 89. Pewter helped Prisoner 89 escape. Renju picked up Prisoner 89. They are on the run. So that's what's happened. Oh, and also, this timeline is also when Iris disappeared, like, ended one of her live streams early in the middle of the night, and was picked up by Renju and taken to the the stolen sink building, but she ran away before she saw what was in it. So yeah. See, this is why I made all those notes, because it's all very hard to follow. Million timelines, difficult to follow. Okay. So, well, I guess we're gonna have to go talk to her grieving mother again. So that's gonna be cool. I've got a baggie of Aldi brand Reese cups. Or not Reese cup, peanut butter cups. I shouldn't say the brand name when they're not brand name. Aldi brand peanut butter cups. And I'm ready to mourn. Am I gonna be able to joke about not knowing this guy's name when Iris is dead? Yeah, how many times can we talk to grieving parents in this game?
The scene is being inspected without you. This time the body didn't disappear. However, you lost consciousness.
Oh.
I didn't expect you to faint. Seeing that corpse must have been incredibly shocking.
Dang, he just dang fainted.
I suppose humans are unpredictable.
He didn't even faint when he saw So Seijima all cut up and stuffed in a jar.
Let's get back to business.
That one got him.
You are conscious, are you not? Are you at a loss for words?
Aiba, come on, he's grieving!
Don't let negative thoughts consume you.
Aiba, like a person that he considered at least somewhat
Iris died because of
friend-like.
If I never took her to Ota's, this wouldn't have happened. If you truly believe that, then your brain is completely rotten.
I mean, okay,
Or perhaps when you saw the corpse,
but you could be a little
were
nicer
filled
about
with
it.
Images of blooming yellow dandelions.
What?
Oh, you're talking now.
What? Don't bully grieving people! What is
Consider the
this?
situation logically. Even an elementary school student would understand.
She's calling me stupid when I'm like, sad my friend is dead.
Fine. Allow
You're
me
gonna be so
pluck
mean to
those
me.
dandelions from your mind.
What the
I'll
hell?
ask 3 questions. Please answer honestly.
I don't wanna! Leave me alone!
First question.
What's wrong with you?
The cold storage warehouse was not in regular operation.
Okay.
But even so, the AC was on, and a minus 58-degree temperature was maintained. Why is that?
Why does the warehouse have to be kept at a freezing temperature? I don't know. What? I can inspect the water. Ice cream. What if I just say ice cream? Ice cream.
Oh, I see you are back to making jokes. I am glad to hear that, but please stay focused.
Man, this bitch being so mean to me. I'm fucking grieving. To be fair, So super sucked. Whereas Iris is a sad person. Yeah. I guess that shows his fainting was a little more emotionally driven than, like, you know, gore, corpse driven. To preserve something, presumably.
Preserve something.
Yes. Let us move on to the next question. Second question. There was something strange about the corpse. Do you remember what that was?
You know, her eyeball on this one is missing. We didn't get to see if she has stab wounds all over her back. Because the Iris corpse that Date at least seemed to see earlier in this timeline was all full up of stab wounds in the back. She was naked, yeah. To be fair, all of these things are really strange. Was it missing? Was she missing her right eye? Cause, you know, normally the left eye is what's being taken.
That is a unique factor. But there was something else. Something more peculiar.
I don't know, a lot of it was really peculiar. All these things were weird, ma'am. I don't know what you... It was hidden in a forklift for some reason?
The culprit was afraid that the body would be discovered, so they hid it under the hood. But why there? The ocean is right here. If they really wanted to hide the body, they could have put weights on it and sunk it into the water.
That means they want that body. They're keeping it.
The culprit was attempting to dispose of the body.
They're keeping
There's
that body.
something more unusual.
I think completely frozen might be what she's
What is
looking for.
unnatural about that?
I mean,
Isn't it strange?
yeah, why put a
They
cloth
hid
on
the
her?
body because they didn't want it to be found. But then they cover it with a cloth. That implies they thought that someone would eventually find it.
I explained earlier. The body may not have been hidden by the culprit. And even if they were responsible,
Well, I put a cloth on her
it's
at that
not
point.
uncommon that murderers feel a sudden urge of remorse or pity for their victim.
So the cloth was a sign of pity?
That is a possibility.
Now, I'm gonna guess that the completely frozen thing... I don't remember what the timeline is here. But I'm gonna imagine it's really strange because maybe she wasn't missing long enough for a body to freeze that much. Is gonna be my guess.
Iris's body was completely frozen. The temperature read -58. With Iris's weight,
Yeah, how many hours would that take?
just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's
Rude.
rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
I see. 105, huh? It should have taken about 18 hours to freeze solid. But we were...
Wait a moment. Before you draw your conclusion,
Wait.
allow me to ask
Wait. Why Date know? Why was he able to be like, should have taken about 18 hours? Why is that just knowledge that he has available to pluck out in his mind of how fast it takes for a certain amount of human weight to freeze? I don't like that. He's watching too many true crime documentaries.
Question 3. 2 days ago, Sunday night, you found a dead body in the cold storage warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
But afterward, you visited the Sagan household and discovered that Iris was in fact still alive. Why?
Well, I guess the question here is, do we have an imposter? The corpse was a hallucination. Iris is actually dead. Because I saved Iris Insomnium. I'm gonna assume the right answer is you mean ... And she's gonna say something shocking to us.
You mean?
You've got it.
There's an imposter. Or the body is not really her, or it's fake, or something. It's someone else with a wig on. Well, is it a
Right
wig?
eye has been forcibly removed.
It was the left eye for Shoko.
Ooh, we're gonna x-ray her. What's in there? Eh? She doesn't have any bones! There's no bones!
I don't believe it.
The stomach is swollen slightly. She
Is it?
appears to have been pregnant.
What?
How?
Huh?
Do not worry. The uterus does not contain a fetus.
You mean
After
she was killed?
Ooh.
No, the fetus was not present in her body when she was killed. She must have been killed after giving birth. The distended stomach does not immediately shrink after birth. The expanded uterus takes some time to return to its normal size.
Buh. Are we talking some kind of advanced cloning situation? Some kind of a bizarre, like the we can have like an iris that gives birth to another smaller iris that like grows up really fast and just becomes a, you know, like adult iris within hours. Is it one of those? Or Wih? Or is she wearing a wig? Or
This evidence makes one thing perfectly obvious.
This corpse isn't Iris.
okay.
It's someone else.
Why it looks like her so bad?
Iris is still alive.
Not necessarily. She could be alive. We haven't confirmed that yet. Multiple stab wounds with a single-edged, sharp
Okay.
object to the victim's back.
The stab wounds
Judging by
are
the
still
size
present.
and shape of the marks, the weapon was most likely a kitchen knife.
Are we still? Is
This
that
matches what you said on Sunday.
is that Oates' mom's
This
knife
body, I
still?
saw that.
Is that knife still in circulation with what's happening here?
Is there an estimated time of death?
Impossible to determine. This body has been completely frozen for at least 10 years.
10 years? She was killed more than 10 years ago?
Oh. Okay. How could I but know that? First of all, how could I but tell that she's been frozen for 10 years? Second, why was there somebody that looked exactly like Iris 10 years ago? Are we talking, is this Iris's real mother, and Hitomi's not her real mother? And that's why there's also, like, Hitomi has no dad involved? Just because she just obtained Iris through questionable means? I mean, if she looks so much like her that Date was sure it was her immediately. This is making it really seem like this is Iris's real mother or something.
Her identity is unknown. Her killer is also unknown. But there is one likely suspect.
Who?
Let's consider the clues. The scene. Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Sunday night, we saw So here. And there is something else about So Sejima. We witnessed someone similar to Iris being stabbed repeatedly in So's Somnia.
But it wasn't Iris. It was this woman.
That is highly likely.
What we saw was So's memory from more than 10 years ago.
I believe that is the case.
But then why keep the body around for? Has this body been in this room for 10 years? Why did, if that's the case, why did we just come in and have a little looky at it recently? And then put it back? What if we needed to keep it for 10 years? What do we need it from it? Maybe this was someone he cared about. I feel like there's a lot of unpleasant possibilities. Man, if you... with the idea that if this could have been So Seijima's wife in the past... there would still be maybe an inappropriate age difference, because So is like 60-something, and he would only been 50-something 10 years ago. And if this body looks so much like Iris, we're in our early 20s area with this body here. So, But, we know that from that last ending that So Seijima has one known child, apparently, and that is Date. So is this Date's? Mom, okay, let's just... I can't sit here and think about this all day. I'm gonna...
But we still do not know where Renju is.
That means that we need to talk to
So Sejima.
Oh boy, a pitiful corpse. Age of consent is different in Japan. I mean, presumably if this corpse looks enough like Iris, like, this corpse could theoretically be in its early 20s, you know, if we want to give So Sejima benefit of the doubt. This corpse could be an adult, like a young adult, but he's 50. And, like, come on, have some class, man. You're gonna be 50 years old and dating, like, a fucking 24-year-old. Get out of here. Don't you have better things to do? Come on. Don't know where Iris is. We're gonna go in So Seijima's house. Is he going to be alive? What do we think? Is So Seijima alive? Is he? Nope, there he is!
I thought I told you never to show your face here again.
My man, will you just tell us why you have like a weird frozen corpse that you've been keeping for 10 years and visiting? Why? You know, if it is like, if your loved one just died in a regular way, you could just, like, you know, cremate them and just keep their ashes so you can visit the ashes regularly, or, you know, you don't have to freeze them. You don't have to do that. There's other methods. Question him.
I didn't come here for Shoko today. I didn't come here for Iris either. Instead, I'm here for a girl who looks like Iris. Did you kill her?
Date, look.
Just asking, huh?
I knew it. You killed her, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I've had enough of your shit, Congressman.
I don't think this is gonna work. He doesn't have to answer your
You wanted to
questions.
check on the body of the girl you killed. That's why you were at the cold storage warehouse 2
I
days
don't
ago.
even know if he killed her.
Where is Renshu Okiura? You know where he is, don't you? You were at an Okiura fishery warehouse for a reason.
I'm not sure if he actually does know where
There's
Renju
definitely a
is.
connection between you two. And that's not all. Number 89 called your secretary.
That's true.
The same number 89 that Renju escaped with. Now tell me, where is Renju?
Mm-hmm. Where all the men in black gonna come out and... yeah.
We'd like to ask you to please leave.
Yeah, that's what I figured. This man has no reason to answer my questions. And just going and yelling at him while he's feeding his koi fish, it's not gonna do nothing.
Damn it, so!
There's nothing we can do. We did arrive without a warrant. We were technically trespassing. If he had called the police, we would be in a predicament. We would have been detained immediately.
Would we have? Are we not technically the police? Or I guess
You intend to
Abyss
take
is like a
responsibility
different,
with Mizuki and Ota?
Ah,
non-police
Calm down, Date.
branch
We still have
of some
our
kind.
lead?
Do
Before
we
I
have a lead?
explain, we need to discuss the corpse in the cold storage warehouse.
I'm glad Aiba's just solving all of this, because I can't keep track anymore.
Let's give her a name. Because she is frozen
Jane
solid,
Doe.
we could call her All
Okay. Oh, you. Oh, you. That's a callback. A big part of one of Kotaro Uchikoshi's other games, 999 for the Nintendo DS. A big part of it has to do with a mummy that is supposedly made of a mythical substance called Ice 9, and she was called Alice as a pun on all ice, and it was, yeah, it was a callback to that. That's cute. That's very cute. I think about Ice 9 regularly, so I'm glad that that he also never stopped thinking about it.
Alice and Iris. I believe it fits nicely.
All right, Alice. What about her?
Someone might be able to identify her.
Who?
Yeah, could we,
I'm
like,
gonna ask you 3
release a
questions.
picture of her on the news or something? Like, isn't that what they do when they need someone identified? Just be like, do you know this person?
More than twice. 3 times, in fact.
Eh?
When was the first time?
3? When was the first time we saw it? Did we see a vision of it in someone's Somnium? Christ, it's asking me days of the week like I've fucking kept track of that. Absolutely no idea. 2 days ago is what I'm gonna
That
pick.
was the second time. When my body was out of commission and you went to the
Oh, okay.
warehouse on your own. I'm not talking about then.
Alright.
I'm talking about the very first time.
If the Kuji Soshi games exist like Nintendo and Mario. That's Uchi Koshi. Uchi Koshi is his last name. It's one word. I mean, I think that's just a cute callback to previous work. I don't think it's directly connected. I wouldn't get too excited in that way. I think it's just a callback because it's cute. Because it's cute. It's a little wink. Wink for players like me. I guess 3 days ago then?
3 days ago, Saturday night when I synced at Abyss.
Yes, in the Somnium world, we saw the frozen corpse of a girl. Question 2. Who is the girl?
Man, I did sort of remember seeing a frozen corpse in one of the Somnium things we did, but that's so long ago now that we played that part. Okay. I like we can pick Iris, Alice, a virus, or Adrian. That's nice. If I pick Adrian, is it gonna make some kind of Rocky reference, you think?
Adrian?
Mm-hmm.
Adrian!
Well, there you go.
No, of course not.
There you go. I mean, I guess that was Alice.
Now I know. That girl was probably Alice.
Most
Okay.
likely, yes.
Whose Somnium did I see that in?
Alice for 3 days. One last thing.
I don't remember what sync I saw that in, though, because it's been
The final
real
question.
life weeks since I played
In
that
which
part.
Somnium did we see Alice?
Why are you quizzing me? Why is it gotta be a quiz? Just tell me. What happens if I pick Adrian again?
Adrian!
She just says it again.
Rocky!
Oh.
Adrian!
Rocky!
But seriously, I am talking about the corpse.
Okay.
Do you think you should be joking at a time like this?
Bitch, you said Adrian. Give me a break. Jeez. She's not really on my back today. I guess it was Mizuki's.
My roommate, Mizuki Okiura.
Exactly. You mentioned something about Mizuki's Somnium being some kind of prophecy. But prophecies are nonsense. Dreams are not made of the future. They are made from the past. Therefore,
Mizuki has seen Alice before.
there is no other explanation.
Aiba, where is Mizuki now?
Where we went with Iris yesterday.
Who's Alice? That's what we're trying to find out.
The shrine. Why would she be there?
They've given the corpse, they've called the corpse Alice
Supposed to be looking for
as like a Jane Doe name because she's
Okay,
all
let's go.
ice. Get it? That's why that was the thing that's a callback to a previous game is the name Alice being derived from all ice and being a pun for a frozen person. Okay, not you guys too. Don't y'all. I can't have everybody getting rocky on me.
Date,
Did you find Iris?
if I did, I would have told you already.
Right.
Can we tell her that she's not dead? Why not? I guess, had we told anybody else about the corpse? I guess not, because we hadn't left after we found it. So I don't think she thinks that Iris is dead. What are you doing here? Just praying?
Iris used to like this shrine. She told me about all
Good
her
thought,
memories.
actually. Coming looking for her
We
here.
used to come here all the time.
Good thought, good
You
thought.
know those steps in the front? We would sit there together and talk about things. Like what gluten-free means, and eyelash extensions, and aerial yoga. And we would talk about all our problems.
What's aerial yoga?
Sometimes we would talk late into the night. So I thought that maybe she'd be here. But it looks like I was wrong.
Man, you guys would just, like, hang out here at a shrine all night. Hope they at least bring snacks, because it doesn't seem comfortable sitting on stone stairs for hours. Where's Ota at?
I think he's searching Akihabara right now. Last time he checked in, he said he didn't have anything.
You know, is he really checking Akihabara, or is he just out enjoying himself? Alright, where's Renju?
I think Iris is with Renju.
With Daddy?
Yeah. Her note mentioned her most trusted person. It's probably Renju.
It's probably number 89.
I remember that mermaid girl saying something like that.
Surprise, no Alice in Wonderland reference, though. There's
He
still
was looking
time.
For Iris.
There's still time for one.
Does that mean that Daddy is the one who called for Iris?
It could be. So I need to know where he is.
But I haven't been able to get a hold of him.
Mizuki, I have something very important to ask you.
What the fuck could she possibly know? Like,
You've seen her before, haven't you?
oh yeah, because it's her
3
somnium,
days
of course,
ago,
yeah.
I saw her in your somnium. The body of a girl who looks like Iris, Alice. Your dreams are built from your memories. So that corpse... Mizuki, please, answer me.
Where did you see
Iris's
that?
life is at stake.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm wondering. I'm wondering about these little sneaky sort of postscript scenes we've been seeing at the end of all the Somniums, or a bunch of them anyway. Like the one of the frozen body, the one of Sosejima wearing in drag kissing somebody, and the one where we see the image of Date as the original Cyclops killer. I'm starting to wonder if those are not from the minds of the people we're syncing with, but are in fact from Date's mind. And his memories that he no longer remembers. Because if Mizuki does not know what I'm talking about, this makes me wonder. I had to explain to poor Mizuki, like, okay, So there's this corpse. It looks like Iris, and I saw in So's dream that he was killing Iris, but I think actually it's that
I
corpse.
might be able to solve the mystery of Renju and number 89. And that might lead me to Iris.
You actually know what I'm talking about. Well, Agony, that's something. That seems like then she actually knows what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll tell you about Alice.
Okay. Do you want to sit down? Alright.
It was about a month ago. I saw my dad crying in the president's office at Lemniscape.
Hmm?
I was peeking through a crack in the door so he didn't see me.
Hmm?
Daddy got up, then got into his car and drove away.
Mm-hmm.
I'd never seen him like that before. I was curious, so I followed him in a taxi.
Damn.
That led me to the cold storage warehouse.
Oh.
He got out of his car and went inside. I followed right behind him, quietly. Daddy was standing next to the forklift in the back. I hid behind a shelf. I watched Daddy open the hood of the forklift, and then, after a little bit, he left. I wanted to know what he was looking at. I went over to the forklift and I looked under the hood myself. And then,
You saw Alice's dead body.
but at the time, I thought it was Iris.
So she was probably like flipped her shit at the time. She had the same thing that I did, where she was like, fuck! And then saw Iris later and was like, What did you do after that?
The corpse looked exactly like Iris. I couldn't believe she
Yeah.
was dead. I just couldn't.
No, we had the
So
same
to
thing.
Iris's house. Huh?
What's wrong, Mizuki?
Iris was alive.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was going crazy.
Me
or
too.
dreaming.
Same
I
thing
tried
happened to me.
convince myself that it was just a hallucination.
Hold on. I was trying to think if in the branch of this timeline, because we branch into here from Iris's Somnium, and whether or not we choose to believe in her weird conspiracy theory or not. And in the timeline where we do believe in it, yeah, I guess that we do. We don't ever like talk to Mizuki about thinking we had seen Iris's dead body. Because if we had, Mizuki probably would have been like, wait, I saw that too. Right? Like, I don't think we ever mentioned it to her, because if we had, then this could have been figured out way quicker. Okay. Why didn't you call the police? Because I didn't want to call the police on my
What was I
dad.
supposed to do? Daddy would have been in trouble.
So you kept quiet this whole time?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be real. Dad, if you're watching, I'm sorry, but if you did like a murder, or I like found that a hidden corpse that you knew where it was, I would call the police. Sorry. Like, I would feel bad, but just because you're my dad doesn't mean that I could just let you be fooling around like that. I can't. Sorry, Pop. I'll visit you in jail. Did you talk to Renju? Nah, because he'd think you were nuts for following him.
It would have changed everything.
I mean, yeah, it's like
As
wild
long
for
as I stayed
sure.
quiet, everything would be okay.
Well,
Didn't see a dead body. I wasn't even at the warehouse. I repeated that to myself over and over and tried to forget the whole thing.
Repressed memories are often the subject of somnia.
That's why Alice showed up during the sync.
oy, 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 about the cold storage warehouse.
I actually met with one of the higher-ups at Daddy's company last night.
Really?
Before I went to Matsushita Diner.
Really?
Why?
Because you asked about the cold storage.
Oh.
I was curious. I asked around some, and
Yeah? Look at her doing detective work. Finding out information.
I found out that Daddy was managing the warehouse before I was born. After my grandpa died, Daddy took over. In exchange for managing the warehouse, he gave ownership of the company to someone else. I guess he didn't want to let this place go. Maybe he couldn't let it go. That's more accurate, I think.
Interesting.
I understand why. Inside that warehouse was
Alice.
Interesting. So he doesn't own the company anymore. But he like transferred, he like sold the company to somebody else, but was like, I'll manage this warehouse still. This warehouse, I'll still handle it. Y'all don't gotta show up to this one. I've got it. He just like kept ownership of the one warehouse. Where else are you gonna store your frozen corpse? That you just want to come and look at sometimes. That's what everyone's doing, huh? Everyone's just kind of like, I just coming in to look at the corpse sometimes. Alright.
on paper. Daddy has nothing to do with Okiura Fishery. Daddy was still managing the warehouse. And he was the only one allowed in there, too. That was part of the agreement when he gave up the company. And the whole thing had to be a secret. He really stressed that point.
You know, good that she found somebody that was willing to tell her all this at the company. How long was he managing the warehouse?
Hey, Mizuki. How long was he managing the warehouse?
For 18 years. That's what the man told me.
18 years?
So that's before
That long
that
ago?
lady would have been frozen in there.
Iba, I need an emergency search. Missing persons from
Google,
18 years
quick.
ago.
I guess Iba did say, like, more than 10 years, so not exact.
The girl who looks like Iris.
What's her name?
Monica Iwai, 19 years old at the time of her disappearance.
19?
Graduate of
Shit.
Eitoku High School.
What?
So is that the high school you guys?
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High.
Mm-hmm.
We've known each other for 20 years now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends
Oh,
I
I
had.
don't even remember her telling us that.
Alice is Monica. Hitomi's friend who went to the same school as her and Renju.
So she was like, I guess I'll raise your baby
Monica's
after
body
your
was found just
bizarro
now.
death and
But even back
preserving.
then, Hitomi knew. She knew that Monica was already dead. Iba, where is Hitomi right now?
At headquarters for questioning. MPD still believes that the body they discovered was Iris.
Got it. Contact boss. Have them bring Hitomi to Abyss.
Roger that.
oh baby, we're sinking with Hitomi next, I guess. We haven't sunked with her yet. Oh boy. So what happened to this lady? Why is her right eye missing?
You're awfully calm.
Did they put her in the sync machine
You saw
upside
the
down?
corpse of your daughter today. You were called into the station to confirm her identity. And yet here you are, cool as a cucumber, even though you lost your precious daughter. Shall I guess why?
So I guess this means Hitomi must mean what the circumstances of her death are. Oh boy. I mean, I guess just the information on her.
Her name is She has
Yeah.
been missing for 8. She was 19
19
years
at
old.
time.
Hitomi Sagan and Renju Okiyori.
Yeah. Okay. Is this acceptable?
Because that body isn't Iris. And you know it.
Are you serious?
Yes. Her name is Monica Iwai. She was killed when she was 19. She went to the same high school as you, and she was your best friend. Isn't that right? Nothing to say for yourself? Hiding something? Maybe you killed her with Renju.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, now you're talking. But we know Renju committed a crime. Illegally disposing of a body. And we can
Is it disposing if you're just keeping it? I would say that's illegally storing. What? I guess... What? So, at this point... At this point, I'm going to guess that... I'm going to guess that possibly So Seijima is Iris's father and had inappropriate relations with that high school girl. And after the baby was born, he killed her. Or had her killed. Or, you know, maybe she could, if it was so soon after childbirth, maybe she even just died giving birth, maybe. Though you'd think that wouldn't be a missing persons situation, because you'd think she would have died in the hospital. So maybe like she gave birth to Iris, just like not in a hospital, just somewhere. And died of either accidental, natural, or murder means. And Renju and Hitomi are all like, well, we feel pretty sad about this, so we're gonna just keep the body and cry sometimes over it. And then Hitomi's like, I guess I'll raise your daughter. Or something. And they all had to keep secret, because So Seijima would have been big scandalized for being a pedophile at that point, for having had an illegitimate child with an underage person. And that's why he wants it to keep secret. That's I'm gonna submit that guess for now. Why would Renju be questioned about dumping a body? Oh, where she was found. Yes.
The cold storage warehouse where the body was found. It's been managed by Renju Okiura for almost 2 decades now. And witness testimony proves that he knew about the corpse there.
Yeah,
If I'm not
Date.
mistaken,
So is So
knew about the
Seijima just getting
corpse,
around? Is he just impregnating tons of
You
people
and Renju have been close since high
all the
school.
time?
It's not too much of a stretch to think that he told you about the body. And I remember you telling me once.
When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend.
Yeah, her name
One
is
of the only friends I had.
Monica. Not Alice. Our Jane
How did you
Doe
know
has
that
been
she was
identified. So
I didn't.
Don't play dumb. I know you're hiding something. You know what happened 18 years ago. And you knew she was pregnant.
Girl, you gotta...
You were her best friend. Of course you
Girl,
would've
why don't... At this point, why
Tell me.
not just tell the fucking
Tell me
truth? What's
everything.
gonna happen now?
Date, she's not going to talk. Sync with her.
Boss is always pressuring us to sync with people. Like, we could have maybe talked her into telling us the truth. But Boss is always like,
Okay,
sync with them,
I'm
do the
sure
sync, do
I've
the
told you
sync,
enough times
Date.
by
It'll
now,
be
but
fun.
Please,
It'll be cool.
come back within 6 minutes.
I can't promise you that, Pewter.
I can't promise you that. I'm gonna
What do
turn
you
my
mean?
brain to fucking
I
spaghetti.
mean, I'm not coming back until I find something.
I'm not coming back to my brain as
you
fucking
can't.
goosh.
Why not?
You know why.
Bitch, your
Because
brain
it'll
will be
take over my
goosh.
consciousness?
Yes.
But if it's only a little,
No,
Bitch, if
not
you
even a
can't
little.
come back
If the sync
and
crosses the critical
actually-
point, the damage will be irreparable.
and actually, like, give
But
us
what
the
does that
information
mean
when you come back
exactly?
out. What the... Ugh, whatever, Date. You can go ahead and just have your brain fucking exploded. I don't care. Are you two hiding something? What does that mean?
No.
I'm not hiding anything.
Yeah, he's not hiding
let's experiment
anything.
with my mind. Then we'll know for sure what'll happen.
Ugh, fine.
Yeah, go ahead, explode your
I'll
fucking
just say it.
brain goo.
Yeah?
Pewter, tell him.
Me?
You know more about it than I do.
Okay, what do you guys think? What happens? What's the shocking thing that happens if you stay in the sink too long? Oh, you know what? I was watching Henry. He was playing Cyberpunk 2077 last night because he got it on sale, and he was talking to some NPCs that were two twin brothers that did some kind of cyber thing to their brains, and and it accidentally caused both of their consciousnesses to merge with each other, and so these two twin brothers were now just one consciousness being shared between two bodies. I think that's what happens if you stay in the sink too long. You become one mixed consciousness that has just two bodies.
Well,
Alright, tell me what the fuck it is.
Ask Pewter.
Okay.
more about it than-
Alright. Fucking y'all. Ugh. What happens after 6 minutes?
first off, 6 minutes is not a hard limit. It could be 7 or even 8.
I don't care about the exact time. I'm asking what happens if you go beyond the limit.
Do you remember the story I told you about the egg?
Wait a minute. Is that why Date's memories from 6 years ago are gone? Did he sync a super long time with somebody and it erased all his memories, or like the other person's brain took out all his memories, or something, like all his brain got sucked out and he had to start his brain over? Is that what happens? Has it already happened once before? And that's why they're so fucking pissed? They became like ice climbers, yeah.
Yeah, why?
If you imagine an egg as your consciousness, the yolk is what goes into the subject's brain. The white remains inside your shell. If you go beyond the limit, your yolk will not be able to return to its shell.
God,
Because the subject's mind will start to take over the sinker's consciousness, right?
my memories are in
I
someone
know that
else's
part already.
brain.
Indeed, but there's more to it. After the yolk is devoured, the egg white is brought through the machine next.
Oh.
And there's more. It's not just the sinker's brain.
What, just everyone's
The
brains
same
in the
process
universe?
eventually occurs in the subjects as well.
Oh, well, you just all
In
get
other
mind
words,
wiped.
The entire egg ends up being.
Oh, you get
replaced.
switched.
Mind, consciousness, memory.
Oh.
They are traded. Switched.
Wait, then couldn't you just put it back? If you just switched the places? Couldn't you just switch them back? Like... Thanks for the diagram, yeah. I understand.
The human brain has what can be understood as a memory limit. One brain can only hold one consciousness, and it can only contain one person's memories.
Yeah, like, couldn't you just sync some... again? In, like, switch seats and sync again and just... they would put him back? But I'm wondering, did I go too far? Is my yolk in someone else's egg? Is Date over here, did he have to grow a whole new yolk, and that's why he didn't have memories from 6 years ago? Is that what happened?
Now you know everything.
Also, why was this
Talk to the
secret?
boss.
Why was this a secret from me? For? That seems like... Yeah, why did you keep it a secret? Why,
I was unaware of this as well.
why is this just generally
Certain
classified,
machines don't
or...?
have any accessible databases.
We had to prevent the possibility that the system could be exploited.
Exploited. But
Yeah, not,
Even
you
if it
know...
wasn't you, someone else might try.
You can't have people exploiting this system, you know, like... drugging unwilling participants and diving into their minds. Can't use it exploitatively. We gotta make sure that doesn't happen. Christ. Boss, over in every interview I do, boss is like, sync with Dante, just sync with him, stop talking, what are you guys talking about, just sync. But at the same time, like, don't be exploitative though. Christ.
We didn't tell any sinkers this, including you.
Are there other
Project
sinkers? Are
Sync
there
is a
other people that
top
do
secret
this?
project. It's a matter of national
Because it
security.
seems like it's just me.
Even sinkers are on a need-to-know basis. Think about it. What if you were kidnapped by bad people who tried to make you talk?
bad people.
Uh-huh.
A criminal
What if that
organization,
happened?
Spies from another country. Those people. If
Or, you know, a
blocked that
government
Project Sync, the
organization.
entire country might be at risk. You heard it from Pewter. The sync machine isn't just for entering a person's somnium. It can also be used to swap bodies between two people. Imagine what this machine would be used for in the wrong hands. That's why I didn't
Bitch, I
tell
think
you.
it is in the
We
wrong
can't let the
hands.
secret get out.
I think it is. I think it's too late. I'm pretty sure it's in the wrong hands now. Yeah, thanks for your diagram. I understand.
Swapping bodies between two people, trading minds.
Dante's like, finally, I could trade minds with a hot woman. Dante's going into this like, I can switch bodies with Hitomi.
Yeah.
He's gonna just be excited. He's gonna be sitting in her somnium waiting, like,
Are you really okay?
I get to wake up and be a hot
Fine.
woman.
Start it.
Understood. Let us begin.
All right, what is gonna be going on in there? Yeah, right. The fact that she literally uses an example of what if you got kidnapped and forced to sync to forcefully get information out of your brain that you didn't want to tell, and it's like, yeah. What if people did that, boss? Yeah.
God?
I am the god of fire.
Are you?
I burn erotic books with my flames of red hot
Hey, that's censorship.
My, how ruthless.
Oh. Oh, whoops. Ow. Oh.
Are you okay?
That hurt.
There's some big
I'll let you
leaves.
read this porno mag if it'll make you feel better.
I will burn it.
Ma'am,
The fog is making it pitch black.
you gotta be nicer to the... Just because Date is annoying about it, you don't take it out on the sex workers and their You know, the things they work hard to make.
The light over
Alright.
there. Is that a firefly?
It's probably something weird. Somnium Blast! I don't know if he'd want to, he'd lose all feeling in his arm. I would not put it past Date to say, in exchange for losing function in one of my arms, I would become a hot woman. I don't know that that's too wild to think. Alright, let's dig around in her mind and find out all the horrible shit that happened in her past. Oh god, this is just a cutscene. I'm not even walking.
It disappeared?
Uh-huh.
No, wait. It might still be nearby.
Game, you're making me nervous. I would like to save. Okay. Maybe I can just see right over that. Back in slot 1 again. Now, I like that this Somnium is mostly blackness. I hope that means we are less prone to crashing. We'll see. I like the autumn tree vibe, as it is quite autumn outside right now.
A flower bud. I cannot identify the variety.
Oh. Don't. Any smell prompts now. I'm so. I feel like smell is actually the most likely correct answer here, but we've been burned so many times. Smell. If this crashes the game, I'm going to fucking lose it.
What happened?
It doesn't have any particular smell, but for some
Ooh.
reason I nearly blacked out.
Maybe it's poisonous. Be careful.
Oh dear.
What's this? Caring words from you, Date. What are you hiding?
So if you could be hot, you change a body that's fully broken? No, but I think that Date would. I don't need to switch bodies. Mine's perfect. But Date, I think he would be willing to sacrifice a lot to being a hot lady.
A flower bud. I cannot identify the variety.
Here, actually, before we... It doesn't seem there's anything else visible.
A flower bud.
So smell wasn't it. Figure out what type of flower it is?
I cannot identify the type of flower in this state. It appears to be some kind of lily.
Okay.
A flower bud. I cannot identify the variety.
Worship?
Worship it?
Yeah.
I will pray to it as though I am mourning the dead.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay.
It bloomed a little?
I don't know what caused it, but it's better than nothing happening.
Alright. Ooh, there's something in the distance. There's more things that way. There's some thing that way. I think that says rock. Okay, I can no longer examine this. We've got a little light path leading us. So I guess let's follow that for now. Oh. Hole in the tree.
A hole in a tree. I may be able to fit inside.
Scream! Put your hand in there. Just
I am not
rummage.
going to be eaten or anything,
Rummage around.
right?
Maybe. Yeah, just rummage around.
Whoa!
Nope, bye. And there she goes.
I fell, but I am still in the forest.
It's darker than before.
Oh.
What? Is someone there?
Huh? Huh? Hey?
That voice is...
Find out where that voice is coming from.
Huh? Well, I guess
5 minutes left, Dante.
I guess we can follow the light. Hold on, what can we do with rock?
a rock.
We could spend 5 seconds to possibly get a timey. I wonder if it could be a negative one though. As like a trick. Maybe best not to fool around for now. We'll play it straightforward. Whoa. Hey, bud. Oh my god, he's young. Bitch, you dressed like this your whole life? He's been dressing like this for 10 years. If... I'm not 100% sure what year this game takes place in, but... in general, wearing exactly the same type of outfit 10 years later is usually a bad plan.
Renju Okiura.
To flirt with him. Hit him! Oh. Talk to him?
Renju, what are you doing in a place like this?
He won't answer.
Okay.
Not in a place like this, at least.
I love that somebody outside's just honking their horn real loud. That's cool. I love that.
Renju Okiura.
Inspect?
He looks young, but this is definitely Renju Okiura as he appeared approximately 20 years ago.
That's a long time ago.
Oh my god, someone's out there just fucking laying on their horn. Christ. I didn't notice that it's... that the prompt just says shake? Shake Renju? We still have a line here. So maybe interacting with Renju is not our number one thing. We're back to the hole in tree 2.
A hole in the tree.
Oh.
It looks about as big around as a soccer ball.
Put your hand in it.
I am not going to be sucked in, am I?
You might. I don't know. What was in there? Nothing?
That's strange. It should have worked.
Did you want to see me get sucked in?
Yeah.
A hole in...
Scream!
The Emperor is naked!
Okay.
Okay. What about the Empress, though?
The Empress is naked!
Sounds like my kind of empire. Let's move there. I don't see anything.
Nor do I.
I was really hoping Scream would be right.
A hole in the tree.
4 minutes.
Oh. not allowed to collect this yet. I wonder if there's like more of these that I've like missed. I think you have to get to a certain part in the Somnium before you can like actually collect it. Wait, what is that up there? You see that? There's something stuck to the tree.
A hole in the tree.
Tackle.
Understood. I will do my best.
Uh-huh. I was wondering if that would make that fall down. Here we go.
This is a picture of Hitomi,
Mm.
Renju, and Monica.
Everyone is so young. Hold on to that.
You told me it got a cute outfit on in that picture. Okay, do we have to give it to Renju?
Renju Okiura.
Show picture!
Renju, look at this.
Oh, there he goes.
Wait!
Renju, stop!
We shook to Renju. We shook him up.
3 minutes, Date.
Can I pick this up now?
What?
I can. Nice. Oh my god, we've got a trail and a half over here. Circling around. Oh!
What is this hole? It wasn't here earlier.
Alright, we're going right in, baby! Woo! Hands up!
Yeah, go ahead.
Understood.
Jump into one of those Silent Hill infinite down holes, where you just go down and down forever. Ow.
It's even more difficult to see now.
Why?
Another
Because you got
voice?
concussed?
Monica!
Oh,
That's Hitomi's voice.
Where is she? Look for her.
so our girl was missing in the woods. Did they find her already dead? Just two.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Oh, I can't. Okay, I can't walk that way. Invisible wall. Oh, hey! Oh. Oh yeah, I guess time moves only when I move, so. Rocks. Hole in tree 3. Alright.
Another hole in a tree. About as big as a capybara, I estimate.
Okay.
Those are pretty big.
Look.
What is this? A web of some kind?
Well, it would have to be a spider web.
I have web on my face.
Well,
A hole in a tree.
Scream?
Hitomi! Date likes Hitomi!
Wow.
Hey, what are you trying to say? Hitomi won't remember this sink, but still.
her cute outfit. What the fuck? I want to wear that outfit. It is adorable. She looks great. Very autumn too, fitting for being in an autumn forest. Okay, she stopped, but fucking where? Where at? Girl, where are you at? I only got 60 seconds and I'm spending it all fucking walking. There she is, okay.
That's Hitomi.
Her cute shirt, her cute hat. Hug?
Hitomi? I see.
It seems like she could use a
Well?
hug, so...
She dresses modestly, but underneath she has a curvaceous body.
Good work, Aiba. That's good to know.
Me too.
That's Hitomi.
Okay. Well, if there's some kind of other thing I have to interact with other than this, we're not gonna figure it out in 38 seconds, so I guess I'll just exhaust all of these and we'll see what happens.
Hitomi, what are you doing here?
Mm-hmm.
Guess she can't hear you.
Okay.
She looks like she's looking for something.
Yeah.
That's Hitomi.
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
Touch her?
Where?
Well, you could, you know, touch her...
But in this somnium, she might be a minor.
her stomach. Test how soft her stomach is.
If you say so.
Ew. Gooby.
I touched it.
So, what's the softness situation? Tell me.
It was soft. Nice and pliant. No noticeable abdominal muscles.
Valuable information indeed. Thank you, Aiba.
You old pervert.
I wish she was like, she had touched, like, poked her in the stomach and be like, wow, she's got wild abs, actually.
That's Hitomi.
Okay, well, we have one option left. Oh, no, shit, oh, fuck. Shit, we fucked, I accidentally hit. Crap. Oh, well.
What are you doing here?
Well, we fucked up.
Date, we can't.
Damn it! Is it over?
I fucked it up. I shitted it up. I shitted fucked it up. But hey, at least the game didn't crash. Alright.
3 minutes, Date.
Okay. So what part are we at? Okay, we shook up Renju, so now Hitomi's running around. We have to find a hole in the tree and yell. Or whatever. Hole. One. Probably would have been good to remember more of this. Oh wait, I should pick this up though.
What?
You know what? Is there something fast to do? Because I'm assuming these other inspectable things are to give you timies for things that are, you know, cheap. Like checking this rock.
Simple rock, but
Is there any kind of pattern?
no, there does not appear to be.
No, but I got a timey. Wait, what do you mean X? That was a fucking trick! I was... What? I didn't know they could just lie! Wow. I don't remember where the fuck I gotta go. Okay, I think maybe we went backward, which was maybe not what we were supposed to do. I think I made it worse. I think that I've done this slower than I did last time. I think I found it faster before. Two. Here, let's at least we'll look around at yeah, because it's not. What was the next thing we looked at? Because we shook.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Or is it the hole in the ground first? Oh my god. Hole one. It has a check. Oh, maybe that means that it is right and we know it's right. Maybe that's what that means. Hey, urban legend, welcome. We're running around and fucking up the Somnium. We're fucking it up.
3 minutes,
Okay,
Dante.
I think the hole is right there and that's first. I was looking for the tree, but I forgot, I think hole first.
What is this hole?
Yes, and we jump in it. Silent Hill 2 style.
Really?
Yeah, go ahead.
Understood.
Jump right down into the pits. Head down that long, long stairway in the Historical Society and down into the pits.
It's even more difficult to see now. Another voice? Monica! That's Hitomi's voice.
Where is she? Look for her.
Okay. Now we need to get to hole in tree 3. And we're gonna pass her on this trail. Is that it? Yeah, hole in tree 3. God, I gotta go around the tree. Come on, please, I'm right here. Shit.
Another hole in a tree. About as big as a capybara, I estimate.
Those are pretty big.
Okay. And we know that scream is the right answer here.
Hitomi! Date likes Hitomi!
Hey, what are you trying to say? Hitomi won't remember this sink. But still.
Okay, and then she stops.
Hitomi stopped.
Look at her cute shoes, too. Okay. Now.
A hole in a...
We can stick our hand in the tree still if we want to. Because the only other option we had was to inspect Hitomi. And I'm not 100% sure what that would do, or if that's the right thing. I'm wondering if we need to bring Hitomi something like we did with Renju, or just examine something else first. Let's put our hand in.
I won't get sucked in, right?
Just out of curiosity. Aha!
A cord bracelet is appearing on the
Aha!
wrist. Perhaps it belongs to someone.
Might be important. Hold on to it.
They weave in their friendship bracelets. That's probably what we needed.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Now, Hitomi is... Can I... Crap, I have to go around. Okay, I got your bracelet, girl. That's one ancient-looking tree. I'm sure it's a nice old chunky tree. Show bracelet. You know, that tree's probably even older now, because this Somnium is a memory from 10 years ago, so... Oh, there she goes.
Wait!
Follow her.
On it!
Alright, we're getting there. Decently good time. We're shooking everybody up. Now, 80 seconds is not ideal. Hole 2.
A large hole.
Yeah, this is
Was
new.
this here before?
Alright, let's go. Woo!
If there is nothing left to do.
Yeah! Let's just go to hell, baby!
Date, what is going on?
Well, there's the collectible. We can
I
get
don't
that
know.
again.
It's pitch black. Can't see anything.
I see. Then it is not me malfunctioning.
Can you feel your way around?
I can try.
Not in 80 seconds, I can't. Wait, that collectible was right there. I could see it when we fell, but now it's too dark. Shit. Okay.
What?
Collectible. Yeah. Okay. Well, I can. There's something named that way. Okay. Cluster
Dante, you've got less than 30
Amaryllis.
A
seconds.
Lycoris flower.
Oh, I watched Lycoris Recoil. I know all about this flower. Worship again?
Nothing is happening.
Damn it.
That's to be expected, but still disappointing.
A Lycoris flower.
Dig it up.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
What?
Oh no. Well,
Another hole.
okay. Well,
Date, we can't. Time is up.
Damn it! Is it over?
man, come on. Ugh. We just have to run to the hole better this time. Oh, what? Video game. I'm literally. Okay, I'm gonna hit left. I'm going to hit left one time. My D-pad fucking up? This is doing an analog stick. Oh, okay, no, it got over it, I guess. For some reason, when I was using the D-pad, it was fucking around. My controller's getting nervous. It can't handle it, the pressure. Oh my god, wait, are we even... Okay, hole 2.
A large hole.
Get in the hole.
If there is nothing.
If we run out of time doing it like this, I don't know, we might have to restart and try to gain timies by
Can you feel your way
examining
around?
like rocks and shit. But that other timey I tried to get was fucking fake. I was tricked. Okay, got the collectible. Okay, let's keep along this trajectory. There's a rock. Okay. Yep.
A Lycoris.
Okay. Dig it up.
Let's do it.
Dig it up.
What?
Get a big hole. We
Another hole.
throw our digital woman down the hole. Again. Go right
A
in,
large
ma'am.
hole. We've come this far. I will not protest now.
You might as well. Oh. 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 Did it work? Oh.
That is.
Mm-hmm. What a perfectly circular hole they've dug. Or did they dig her up? Had she already been buried and they dug her up? I got the Achievo for clearing Hitomi Somnium. I bet Dante's gonna accuse them of burying her, but to me that reads more like they dug her up. Because they were running around looking for her. We're finding evidence of her like school ID and her bracelet.
Hitomi, I think I know what happened 18 years ago.
So I'm wondering if they actually
The three were close.
dug her up
You, Monica,
because
and
she
Reggie.
had been killed and buried. That's my guess.
Monica was murdered. You and Renju found the body in the mountains.
Oh, okay.
And you brought it back to the cold storage warehouse.
And we just keep it because we're sad.
My guess is So Sejima killed Monica.
Mm-hmm,
I've seen inside his head before, using this machine.
Mm-hmm.
I see. If you know that much, then there's no point in hiding it anymore. I'll
Mm-hmm.
tell you the truth.
All right. You know, I bet we get a lot more truth out of everybody if we were like, here's this horrible machine that I'll invade your brain with if I plug you into it. Either tell me the truth or I'm going to plug you into this machine and invade your brain. And I bet people would just tell the truth. Oh. Is it...
You're going to see So?
Hmm?
Yes. I want to talk to him in person.
No, you can't.
Hmm.
Why not? Are you worried about my body? You don't have to worry about that. I'm totally fine.
But your stomach is still...
Oh, my doctor told me that's normal. Your stomach doesn't go down right away after giving birth.
I'm not worried about your body.
I'm worried that this politician will kill you.
I don't know how to explain it. So doesn't care about you. And especially not your child.
I haven't told him about giving birth. He contacted me for the first time in a while.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why.
Uh-huh.
He wants to know about the baby.
He must be panicking. If anyone ever finds out his mistress had his baby, his
Mm-hmm.
political career would be over.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's not like it was an affair.
His wife passed away after giving birth to his son, right?
It would still be a big scandal.
Oh my
You
god.
impregnated a girl who just graduated high school. Don't you see how that looks?
Wow,
He knew
well,
how
I
the
was
public would
right.
take it. That's why he gave you the money to deal with it.
Oh boy.
There's no way he'll accept that child.
Oh boy.
It's okay. I told him that I won't cause any trouble.
Girl,
Could
how
take
did you
care of the
meet this
baby?
man?
Just for a little bit.
Where were you that you met
be
a
right back.
politician and like got into a mistress
Fine.
relationship with him?
But take this with you, just in case. It's a GPS transmitter.
Oh.
Just to be extra safe.
I really don't think I'll need it. But okay, if it'll make you feel better.
They still lost her anyway, though.
I don't know what Monica saw in So. She said he was kind and loyal, that he wanted to change Japan, but I didn't understand any of it. We
How did
tried
they
to
meet?
break up with him so many times. She never listened, and it ended in tragedy. What happened next, you already know. Neither Renju or I saw it happen, so I don't know how much of this is accurate. But we could guess what happened.
I mean, I think it's pretty easy to guess. So when we saw Hitomi talking to So in one of the other timelines, that was her, like, confronting him. Huh? Some kind of third party killing? Is that blue figure possibly Prisoner 89? Because he would have been working for the Kamakuras at that time. Who told you this?
Renju told me.
But you said he wasn't there.
He heard some of this from the Kumakuras. Renju had connections with them.
How did the Kumakuras know?
So told them.
What did So say to Monica?
He told her to move overseas. He said he'd pay for everything.
Just leave the country. You know? At that point, if I was her, So's like, move overseas, I'll pay for anything you want. Like, I'd set it up so he has to give me money, like, for the rest of my life. And I'd be like, alright, and I'd just, like, move somewhere cool. I'd move to, like, Norway or so, like, you know, one of them nice, you know, countries up there where they have, like, good public transit and, like, you know, like, labor rights and things. I'd move somewhere cool, and I'd just fucking kick back and be like, alright. Let's see. I guess about her killer.
Date, you said that Monica was killed by So, right? But that's not true.
Well, this is like fourth.
Saito Sejima, the son of So and his late wife.
Okay. Now, oh, my amnesia! Ouch!
Saito
Well, that's us. 12?
Yes.
Okay, the
Why
reason
would a little boy do that?
the reason I didn't guess that it was Date was because I just, like, with quick math in my mind, I was like, he'd be really young, so it probably wasn't him. Because, you know, the blue figure implied an adult. Oh, jeez. Date. Then who did Date fucking switch eggs with in the sink machine? I wonder that he's now like this.
I don't know. I can't imagine.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. after Date did that surprise murder, because So was not planning that. That surprised So too. Date did a surprise murder. So took both of them, hooked them up to the stolen sync machine to on purpose drain out Date's brain. Nah, that timeline doesn't line up, because if he was 12... Nah, Date's too old for that. Our memories are only gone from 6 years ago. So we still don't exactly know why, then, Date would have had his brain drained. Date is So Seijima's kid. They said that Monika was his mistress, who had just given birth, and that So's wife had died in childbirth of his first child, which is Date. Ugh. You know, maybe if So Sejima, maybe if he was a little more responsible about just doing safe sex, then maybe at the very least this poor high schooler could have just gotten out of the situation with some mental trauma rather than being fucking dead. Damn. Ugh.
So contacted his friend, the chairman of the Kumakuras.
Yeah.
He asked him to dispose of the body and left the scene with Saito.
Oh boy.
The incident was 18 years ago. That means the chairman was Rohan, not Moma.
Yeah.
Rohan went to the scene of the crime?
Yes, with some of his men.
Tell me the rest.
Again, neither Renju or I saw this.
Yeah, this is like fourth-hand information.
But she never came back. We tried to call her cell, but it didn't connect. But then, we saw movement on the GPS.
The GPS Renju gave to Monika?
Yes. At first, we thought she was on her way home. We saw the GPS getting further and further away from the city. Renju and I got nervous, and we decided to follow it.
What about the baby?
Yeah, Date and Iris are half siblings with different mothers.
Renju gave the baby to the mob doctor he trusted.
You know, the mob doctor that you know when you're 18. Where the fuck did these people live? Why did Renju know mafia people in high school? What's going on around here?
Those are Kumakura men.
Like, you know what I fucking did when I was in high school? I would go to school and then I'd go home and take a nap, and that was my whole day.
We were barely breathing.
Like, how do you meet mafia people? How do you meet politicians?
What the hole was for, but I couldn't move. Couldn't do anything. I remember my heart beating so fast. Before long.
We good here? Yeah. Cover her. Just a minute.
Well, I gotta take that eyeball. Yum, 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 yum. Tasty, tasty. Eyeball for me. You can't just pluck an eyeball out with your fingers. I think you need a tool for that or you're gonna squish it.
Beautiful.
Great, cool, thanks.
The Kumakura people covered Monika's body, then left. Renju and I ran over and dug up the grave with a tree branch. What we saw.
Now, why did this become... We're keeping her frozen in a warehouse so we can visit her, and why did this not turn into let's call the police? I guess fear of mob retaliation if they called the police. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. That's pretty much horrid.
We need to call the police.
No, we can't. Not yet.
What do you mean her family was connected? Connected to what? She was obviously connected to So Seijima. She had his
I know who
child.
those guys are. They would do anything to keep this hidden.
Yeah, like, I assume that's it,
See it
like...
happen myself.
Yeah, even if
I
they
know what they're capable
call
of.
the police and, like, get
When
caught,
we think about
they'll
it,
get
why would
revenge
they do
on
this?
these two.
They thought Monica and her baby were going to be trouble. Monica's stomach was still pretty big. I don't think they know that she gave birth already. What do you think they'd do if they found out? They would take her and kill her too. And then they'd come for us.
I mean, he's right, they probably would do
They'd make
that.
it look like we disappeared. All of us would be gone.
Renju convinced me. He knew more about the dirty underbelly of society than anyone. He knew when something couldn't be handled by the police. He said that they would do anything to kill the child. And I believed him. We had to protect Monica's baby. We had to. No matter what. Okay.
Now,
I
what
understand.
do they do, though, now they have an undocumented
Undecided to trust him.
child? Though. Did she just...
We couldn't leave Monica's body in the forest.
Was Hitomi like, I found this baby in the dumpster?
We took her to the cold storage warehouse.
Connected to Paul. Oh, which is how she knew. I don't know, man. Who fucking knows?
This warehouse is owned by Okiura Fishery. My father runs it.
My daddy'll let me
But
keep
it's
my
not in use
friend's corpse hidden in here.
They're moving operations to a better area. They're actually looking for buyers right now. But don't worry, I'll take over the warehouse.
Are you sure?
He's gonna go up to his dad and be like, Dad, I want to take over this warehouse. Why, son?
Keep
No
everyone-
reason! Son, why do you
Everyone but you, of course.
want just this one cold storage
you a key.
warehouse for fish?
You can come visit any time you want to see Monica.
They do, they just come and visit her. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Monica, don't worry about the baby. I'll protect her, no matter what. And don't worry about them, either. The people who did this to you, I will never forgive them. I'm sorry, Monica. Sorry. I'm sorry. Monica.
Ooh. That's why Renju was so protective? When was Renju protective? By what, just like signing her onto his like company instead of letting her be in a different idol company? Oh, okay. Did you get the birth certificate? So we're gonna...
Our doctor took care of everything.
Oh, wow.
I have the birth certificate, and I
Okay.
even picked up a mother and baby book.
Wow,
It wasn't
okay.
cheap, but you don't have to worry about it. Just submit the birth certificate, and everything will be taken care of. You look worried.
I feel like I'm somehow betraying Monica. She was the one who gave birth.
Soon, you won't even be able to think about that. Because a war is about to begin.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
Between you and the baby.
What?
You won't get a good night's sleep for a long time. You might even start to
Renju.
resent Monica for all this.
Really?
We're grieving too badly
As soon
for
as
you to
you
like
submit
say
the
weird
certificate,
stuff like that to
You'll
us.
officially be her mother. Be sure to raise her responsibly.
Oh.
Occasionally.
Occasionally, huh?
About Monica's killer.
I don't really want to discuss this, but there's something you need to know. After talking to the Kumakura gang,
Mm-hmm.
I found out who killed Monica.
Mm-hmm.
So's son, Saito Sejima.
Mm-hmm.
How? Saito was only
12 years old.
why? Why would a little boy do that?
I don't know.
Too much Call of Duty, that's what it'll do to you.
So used his connections with
All
the
those violent
Kumakuras to
video
cover up for
games.
his son. And all of the evidence of this scandal, of course.
I'll never forgive them. So, his son, or the Kumakuras.
I feel the same way. But you can't think about revenge now. You and the baby can't lead a life like that. Just bear with it for now. The opportunity will come. So wait until the right moment. Okay?
Alright. Yeah, like right now we found out that Renju is pretty much a bad dad to 2 children now.
I was thinking about her name.
Mm-hmm.
How about Iris?
Mm-hmm.
Iris?
The goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology? And the colored part of your eye.
And the flower, too.
Right.
I thought it might have something to do with your name, Hitomi.
Not only that, it's also for Monika's name. The kanji for Monika uses the character for love. And Monika reminds me of Manako, Japanese for eye.
So both names have something to do with your name.
And I?
Mm-hmm.
Always be a part of Iris.
The puns are coming together, baby.
Don't you think it's nice?
Iris. Iris. Yeah, I really like it.
And so my life with Iris began. Raising a child was much harder than I expected.
Especially when it's not yours. And you got it unexpectedly and suddenly.
Change diapers or feed her. Iris wasn't a good sleeper. I had to sing her lullabies to put her to sleep. And I always needed to put her to bed so carefully. It would only take 10 seconds before she'd start crying again. So I had to pick her up, sing her another lullaby, then put her back to bed.
They say that you have to like
Before I knew it, the morning
just
sun
let
was
your
shining
baby
through the
cry it
windows.
out, cuz like if you pick them up
I
every
cherished
time they like
Iris.
cry for nothing, it just
My
teaches
hatred
them
for
that
those
like
responsible never went away.
if they scream you'll come over,
Raising Iris,
rather than like teaching them to just go to sleep on their
I
own.
never thought about anything else. Eventually, my desire for revenge just faded away.
Ooh, oh god, baby voice, look out.
Mama, I'm wet. I'm wet. Sweepy, up?
Okay.
Mommy, I won race today. Is Mommy proud of me?
Children don't say things like that, I
Mommy,
don't think.
I want to see Milky Moon again. Mommy, you are so
Okay.
good at dancing. Mommy, pancakes are done.
Oh
Sorry, I
yeah.
burned it a little.
She's old enough to burn me some pancakes.
Mommy, why can't I dance at the stores?
It gets in the
Can't
other
help it,
shoppers'
my body
way.
dances on its own. Mommy, don't more people come to barbecues?
Not if you're not popular.
It's you and me.
Because we don't have any friends, honey.
Hey, Mommy. How long will it
Oh yeah, talk about she like broke her leg or whatever.
Hey, Mommy, do you like my shirt? Look, we're matching! Mommy, thank you for everything! I love you more than anything in the whole wide world!
Mm-hmm. Oh, there she is. I was wondering if we were gonna get to see her at all. Oh, yeah.
Okonomiyaki War, huh?
That was so fun! We should do it again!
I never eat at okonomiyaki, but man, every time I look at videos of people cooking them, it looks so good.
I'm gonna have to say no to the latter, sweetie. It took forever to clean.
But Uncle said he wants to do it again too!
How about we just eat the food normally?
Hey, Mommy.
Yes?
Are you gonna marry him?
No, honey, he's a wanted criminal.
What are you talking about?
As long as it's Uncle, I'm all for it! I say go for it!
I wonder what she told Iris about
Could I keep living
her
a lie?
father,
I
like...
promised Monica that I would avenge her, but I couldn't work up the courage.
Whoop, whoop. Sorry,
Maybe
bumped the
Reggie was
microphone.
exaggerating, but there's no statute of limitations for murder in Japan. If we showed Monica's body
Really?
to the police,
Oh.
would be punished by the law. And
Oh.
the Tsujima's and Kumakura's crimes would be uncovered. But that would mean Iris's secret would be uncovered as well. That's what I was really worried about.
Well, she's got a
I didn't
brain
want
tumor
Iris to know that
anyway.
So was her father. And even more than that, I didn't want her to know that I'm not her real mother. That's the real reason I've been silent for 18 years. I didn't want to lose Iris. But fate can be cruel. God used other means to take Iris from me. In January, Iris suddenly collapsed. It was caused by a malignant tumor in her brain. There's nothing we can do. She only has a year to live at most. That's what the doctor said. If you remember me telling you. But what I didn't tell you...
What if Date's memory is all scrambled up? What if it also turns out that, like, Date also has a tumor in his brain, but with Abyss technology, they managed to remove it, but the trauma of that caused him to lose his memories. And it's all just because Sosejima has brain tumor genes. Imagine.
is that there was an experimental new treatment. It was...
It was what?
Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses.
They injected her with the nanomachines
They
from
can even
Metal
cure
Gear Rising?
cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said.
I'm sure they go beep, beep, beep. I'm sure that's true.
Nanomachines. Nanomachines could remove the tumor.
Could
The
they?
procedure
Can they?
would be so expensive. With my salary,
Oh,
It
was
wasn't
she
something I could
asking
afford.
so
I
about?
thought hard about it. About how I could get my hands on that kind of money. I couldn't think of a
Uh-huh.
solution.
Uh-huh.
Time passed.
Uh-huh.
Before I knew it, it was November. Iris's symptoms worsened. Her time was running out. I was starting to panic. I couldn't sit here and waste time while Iris... In any case, I had to
Oh
get
my
money
god,
before
okay.
it was too late.
I didn't remember which timeline we caught Hitomi. Like, we spotted her talking to Sosejima in his yard. But if that was earlier in this timeline, she went to So and was like, hey, I've got your daughter, turns out. And she's dying. Give me some money. Or else. And that's why people are after Iris, because now So sent his guys to get her, because he didn't know she was alive. So those are the guys that were chasing after us. Oh. And now... Why in one of our timelines did it end with the boss killing So is also a question. What? Wait, what? He didn't have anybody killed. I get the impression that the mercenaries that were after us were not trying to kill Iris. I think they were trying to kidnap her. I think they were trying to bring her in to So. For cover-up purposes. I mean, I don't know from there that they were gonna kill her. I don't know. But I think that at least... Oh! Oh! Hello, Colander. You came just in time for our 9 o'clock break. Ugh. How's it going? Wild. Cause we found Iris's dead body, but then it wasn't Iris's dead body, it was Iris's mother's dead body, because it turned out Hitomi was not her mother. Her mother was Hitomi's best friend from high school, who gave illegitimate birth to a politician's baby, and then was killed as a result, and they've been keeping her body in frozen storage, cause they are sad. Oh, you read this part? Wacky stuff. And that Date is So Seijima's stupid little son who stabbed Iris's mother to death when he was 12. Still don't know a lot, so, you know, no spoilers of anything else you read. Because there's still definitely questions abound, but... This is a crazy mix-em-up murder case for sure. Oh, boy-be. But it is 9 o'clock, which means it's time for us to take our scheduled break as I have to go and feed my cat. And you wouldn't want me to leave my cat hungry, would you? Of course not. Why did he stab Iris's mom? Okay. My guess is probably that 12-year-old Date, whose name was Saito Seijima at the time. He was probably mad that his dad had a mistress and got her pregnant, and so he got mad and stabbed her, is my guess. So. Alright. Let us go on a little break, but because I like you guys so much, I'll put on your favorite music while I'm gone. There we go. Yeah. I'm gonna pull up the Dog of Bay soundtrack just for you guys. Just for you guys. We'll be back. in 5 to 8 minutes or so. I'm gonna go feed my cat and refresh my beverage. And then we'll be right back in to hear more of Hitomi's sad story about how her life really sucks. Oh no, stick around for this music, cause it fucking whips ass. Okay, don't worry. I would never lie to you. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. Alright, we're back. We're back. I fed the cat. I refreshed my beverage. You know what? I'll even do the responsible streamer thing. No. I'll retweet my fucking my ex post on Twitter, on X Twitter, so that people know I'm still streaming. That's being a content creator, baby. Alright. Where was we? Okay. Yes, so my guess for this. I believe that Hitomi went and talked to So Seijima and was like, "This is your daughter. She's dying. Give me the money for the nanomachines or else." And So Seijima was like, "Shit, it looked at all his mercenaries and said, "Go kidnap this girl." 'Cause I gotta either hide her from society or shut her up or something. And now where if Renju and number 89 they probably would not take her to So, right? She's probably not with him now. And then wait, how did... Oh my god, I've just thought one step further of like, how did Date and Renju become friends? Had Date assumed a new identity before losing his memories, maybe? Or did they only just become friends after he'd lost his memories? I guess he didn't specify when they met. Ay, ay, ay. Where was Wes? Oh yes, the Pit of Despair? I don't know what that quote is from. Why steal her eye? Was this just an extra if you did so want something? Okay. In this timeline, So did not remove Monika's eye. Monika being Iris's mother. That was Rohan, because Rohan was one half of the original Cyclops killers, and he was just horny for women's eyeballs. In this timeline, Iris's eye has not yet been removed, but I suspect that in other timelines that it had been removed because it needs to be removed so that she could be, like, hooked up to the prototype sync machine. And which I... You know, I guess that probably is where she's on her way to now, huh? She's probably on her way to syncing with somebody. Probably to find out how much she knows about So, maybe? Because maybe they synced with her just to make sure she didn't know anything about So? Or something. They sync with her for some reason, so... Oh, that quote's from The Princess Bride. Gotcha, gotcha. I do remember the part where they go to the Pit of Despair. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so far it seems like Iris's brain tumor is making her think that there's a conspiracy theory group when there probably isn't, though I do think it would be pretty funny if there was, actually, and she was right. I think that would be kind of funny. None of the timelines end with Iris not getting her eye removed? Yeah, even the ones where she lives. Well, she only gets her eye removed if the warehouse incident happens. Which it does in the red timeline. It does in the her eyes removed in the blue timeline, but that's only because Date has to remove it when they find the stolen sync machine. And that's just so he can, like, get into her dying brain, I guess, to try to help her. What happens in the green timeline? I forget. Oh, in that one they die, so Iris's eyes plucked out when she dies, for sure. Yeah, I guess Iris's eye is still removed even in the yellow timeline, just because if the warehouse thing happens at all, her eye's removed. Yeah, I guess you're right. She loses her eye in every timeline so far. I hadn't thought of that. Yeah. Okay.
So I thought of a plan. A plan to blackmail Sou Tsujima.
Oh, cool. Okay. So she didn't even go asking nicely. Nice. She was just ready to blackmail from step one.
2 days ago, on Saturday night.
Oh, so just making him aware of the body, and so now he's...
He agreed to come. After I hinted at
Okay.
what
And that's when
happened
we
18
saw
years ago,
him see the
I
warehouse.
prepared everything, hiding behind the forklift until So came. When he finally arrived,
And that's why it was out on the
walked onto
table
the
instead of...
workbench where I had laid Monica's body.
Instead of, like,
He lifted the cloth and
in the
looked down.
forklift thing, she had put it out for him to find.
He whimpered and stumbled back. Even he was phased, seeing a body he thought he got rid of 18 years
I appreciate
ago.
that she
Not to
described
mention it was the body of a woman
his
he was in a
reaction to us.
relationship with. A woman his own son killed. He reacted exactly as I expected he would. I had prepared a recording and sent it to his phone.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
I know what happened 18 years ago.
Ooh.
Everything. I know who did it, and I know she had a baby inside her.
Whoa.
You can probably guess what I'm going to say next.
Mm-hmm.
Be prepared to pay for my silence.
Whoa.
I will tell you the exact amount later. And don't tell anyone about this. Not Saito. Not the Kumakuras. If you do anything even remotely suspect, I will go to the press with the truth. Understand?
I told him to keep quiet and cut ties with the Kumakuras. Even if he found out who I was, without the Kumakura gang, he had no power over me. And there's no way he'd risk his political career. Not to go after me. I saw So put his phone back into his pocket and run out of the warehouse. I came out of my hiding place to put Monica's body back.
And that's when Date came in and pissed his pants. You came in and pissed your pants.
I saw you, Date. I hid behind the forklift before you saw me. And when you were done looking around,
And she had to be like, what do you mean you saw Iris dead? I don't. She's right here. What are you talking about?
It can't be.
I'm more shocked about Bosch killing him.
Iris.
Just because why? Boss couldn't know these things. Otherwise, they would just... Oh god, we're losing consciousness. We're freaking out. If Boss knew, like, all these evidence things, we would just be able to arrest So Seijima normally. So Boss is killing him for reasons that we're not 100% sure of. Other than maybe just he, you know, is like a source of corruption in Abyss that keeps us from doing, you know, like proper investigative, you know, crime solving, I guess. And so, you know, I could see a motivation for her not liking him because of that, but to go as far as killing him, I feel like there has to be more to Boss's motivation than we know so far. That's my guess, anyway.
Iris is not Hitomi's daughter,
Yes.
but Iris's father is Sosejima.
Yes.
Her mother, Monica Iwai, was killed 18 years ago by So's son, Saito. However, Hitomi raised Iris since she was a baby. Hitomi showed unwavering love and compassion for her.
Okay.
Just as much as her biological mother would have, if not more.
Well, that's editorializing a little bit, Aiba, but it's nice of you, I guess.
Iris's tumor was discovered in January of this year.
Okay.
The only possible treatment was experimental nanotechnology. However, that treatment is restrictively expensive. Hitomi devised a plan to blackmail Sosejima for the money.
No. Date is Saito Seijima. Because whenever at the end of the Yellow Timeline, when So thinks that he shot us dead, he says, "Oh, and you don't even know you were killed by your own father," and then we shoot him dead by surprise. And he admits to being Date's dad. So that means Date was Saito Seijima. And assumed a new identity at some point. And also lost his memory 6 years ago, so doesn't remember being So Seijima's son. Now, does Boss know that we're So Seijima's son? Maybe. I feel like that maybe she does know our deal. I think that maybe Boss knows that we're his So's son and knows why we lost our memories and is not telling us.
The best way to establish
Man, this was a good blackmail, though. This is a good blackmail plan.
That is why Hitomi created the scene with the corpse.
It just kind of sucks that
She was the one who
So's
caused So
reply to that is just like, kidnap the girl, I guess. Like, oh.
On Sunday night, what Date saw was what Hitomi had prepared for So. That is the summary of what we have learned so far. But there are some things I have yet to understand. Date, pull yourself together. Ask her questions.
You're so mean to me. When I'm having a hard time. Oh my god. I haven't fucking, slept or eaten this whole time. I've been investigating in a billion timelines. I don't think I got a wink of sleep. I don't think I went to the fucking bathroom in any of these timelines. Date's having a rough one. Let him be. In this timeline, I don't think we've learned either that Rohan was part of the original Cyclops killer duo. I don't think we learned that in this timeline yet. So we don't know why Rohan took Monica's eye out. Did you tell Renju about blackmailing So?
No, I did not. All of this was my idea.
Renju's off doing his own weird thing. Why did Rohan remove Monica's eye?
I'm sorry. I have no idea.
Oh my god. Hold on. Shit. Okay. Oh no. What if... Okay. So gets the blackmail message. Tells... If he's in league with the Kamakuras, and is working with them tells them about it. So Renju hears about it. Right? And so Renju now thinks that, doesn't know it's Hitomi blackmailing, so just thinks somebody has found out. And is blackmailing So, and also knows where that body is kept. And so now thinks that there's somebody out there that also knows that he had been keeping this body. If he hasn't assumed it's Hitomi, right? Renju may have assumed it was Hitomi, but if he if he doesn't think it's Hitomi, that's very scary for him to think that it's another person, just some person. And I could understand then why Renju wanted to get Iris, because he probably thinks that she's in danger. Oh no. I hope that Renju has managed to like intuit that it was Hitomi doing this at least. We have to hope.
Probably don't have to ask, but let me just be sure. After I left the warehouse, what did you do?
And put her back, I
Put
guess.
Monika's body back onto the hood of the forklift. Then I left.
Makes sense.
That's why the police didn't see the body when they arrived on the scene. It makes perfect sense now that I have the facts. Iris did not resurrect. You simply mistook Monika for Iris. The body did not disappear. Hitomi moved it. Those were the events at the warehouse Sunday night. Simple.
Okay.
There are still a few loose ends, but I believe I understand what occurred 18 years ago. However, none of this ties directly back to Shoko Nadami. Her murder was...
That's true. We still don't fucking know why she was killed.
There are these two separate cases.
We have no fucking idea who is giving a shit about Shoko right now.
I'll think about it later.
You know, that's also another question is... via other timelines, we've had a situation where Shoko, Renju, Ota, and Iris are all dead. I guess Ota doesn't really count because he just kind of gets himself involved and gets killed. He's not an intentional victim, so I would say he doesn't count. But yeah, like, why? Who wants to kill Renju in this situation? Hey, you don't have the rights and writers told you to fuck off. That's true. Aiba, sorry, none of anything that you say, Aiba, cannot be copyrighted. So, Aiba's never gonna be, you know, a world famous, like, author, unfortunately. Yeah. I'm just trying to think, like, why Shoko and Renju in this situation? Why would they be killed? Especially, like, we don't know we still know almost nothing about, like, Shoko, her life, anything she was up to, who she knows. She's the first murder, and we know the least about her. What do you mean that Shoko was collateral damage? She's the first person that is killed, and in a showy way. Like, the person who killed her wanted her put up on display for her daughter to find on purpose. Why? Because, like, Mizuki was set up to find the body on purpose. They've talked about that before already in the story of, like, killing Shoko to upset Renju, but they already established, like, they've been separated a very long time. And, you know, it's not the best way to get to him. Yeah, but it just doesn't seem like an obvious thing to do. Like, Shoko's death, like, Shoko's murder is still not very clear in motivation. And we know that they synced with her, too. Because the removal of the eye is for the purposes of using the stolen sync machine, which all 3 of our important murders, Shoko, Renju, and Iris, they all were synced with. And this also makes me concerned that how Boss might be actually involved in this in some way. I don't think that's enough of a reason. Like, I think that there is more that we don't know. And I somehow get the sneaking suspicion that maybe Boss does know.
Wait. Where are you going?
To look for Iris, of course.
But you have no idea where she is, right?
Do you know something?
Yes.
Yeah, where are Renju and 89 hiding her?
At around 4 o'clock today, I received a phone call. I don't know who it was. They were using a voice modulator.
I bet I could guess who it was.
I have your daughter. Don't call the police or she dies. That's why I didn't tell you earlier.
Renju.
Yeah.
We don't know that for certain. It could be number 89.
I think it's both. I think they both have her.
Iris is in danger right now.
I don't think she's actually in danger. I think they're just saying that to, like, to play keep away. I don't think they'd really kill her.
The voice asked for something else. He told me to go to a specified location with you.
Oh.
Me?
Yes.
The culprit knows.
Are we going to the stolen sync machine?
It must be Renju. What location?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
This stops
shit.
Now.
Oh, fuck. Boss, you okay?
Date. Run.
Oh.
Boss!
Oh, man. God, this
Please,
fucking
do not
geekoid. I hate this.
Nearly put her to sleep.
What are you doing?
My orders. You told us to halt our investigation.
Who's
the boss
they?
is already going against orders as it is. Which
They
is why
who?
Investigation? What investigation? Shoko or Iris?
Neither. The investigation of Monika's murder.
Monika? But her case is all but completely solved.
Like, I know exactly what happened now.
But only to us, right? If we say nothing, then her investigation is ongoing.
Okay, hold on. God, I have to stop every 3 seconds because every new thing that happens, I'm like, I have to compile it together with the currently known information. Okay. We know that Iris, or that Pewter is endeared to Renju and wanted to help him, and so did do an illegal thing to help him. But now why halting investigation then? Because Renju would be in trouble for storing a body and evidence for 10 years? Probably. Probably. Okay.
So Tsushima. So threatened us, didn't he?
I don't know. You've been stripped of your authority.
I don't know!
As of 5 minutes ago. In fact, you are to be placed under house arrest.
Why do you care, Pewter? Why is this?
What will you do, Date? I suggest you comply.
What?
Iva, can you turn the power off?
Now Pewter gives a shit about obeying the law after letting a convicted fucking assassin escape. Oh shit! She pulled his collarbone right out of his body. To put him in a locker where that nerd fucking belongs.
Now tell me, where is the location?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
If I told you, you'd go alone, wouldn't you? But if I don't go with you...
Alright, take me there.
You know? Date is really easily convinced by women to allow them to come with him to dangerous places. Oh, well, there's gonna be a Kamen Rider fight in here, baby. I'm ready. Ooh, this is where the Toku goes down. Strap in.
I know this place.
Should have given him a swirly.
That closed 8 years ago.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Ow, my amnesia. Ouch. How did I know that? The corners of my mind were aching. It's because you were there in a different timeline.
I'm sorry,
You're...
but
Whoa. What?
this is going to be bad.
Why?
What happened?
What's in there?
Someone has begun to access my system.
Oh.
They are attempting to wipe all the data.
Oh.
Everything I have accumulated over the last 5 years.
Oh.
Backups.
Oh.
Is Pewter doing this?
Can I put a USB drive in my mouth and like transfer all the data?
He does have admin rights.
Shit.
I summoned some ice, but that will only buy time.
What's that stand
4
for?
hours at the most.
That's a great little animation.
Peter will be able to access Watch It, my core program.
Oh, yeah,
Destroy
yeah.
my mind.
Why?
It must be related to the orders they are receiving from the top. The higher-ups clearly see you as a threat, Date. They are attempting to limit your power by removing you from your position. I suppose their motivation hardly matters now. The most important thing now is finding Iris.
Can Iba operate offline? Can she disconnect from the internet? Is that possible?
I will cease to exist.
Shit.
Date? What's wrong?
I'm being cyber attacked in my brain.
All right. Now you know.
I'm getting cyber
Get
jacked.
moving. I'm counting on you, Date.
Oy, 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 oy. 4 hours. That'll be plenty of time. Surely nothing really unexpected or weird will happen. Surely I won't get bonked on the head with like a big frying pan and pass out for a whole day.
I'll go in first. You wait here.
Okay.
Alright. That's, looks like Renju's pants. Did we pull out his eyeball and synced with him and he's dead now? Yep. Ooh, you looking bad, too. Icky. Has he been sitting... God! Okay, he didn't pass out this time. Cause the amount of times Date keeps getting fucking knocked out by somebody. What? Shit! I guess he kills me on the spot. Oy, 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 oy. Oy, bee boy, bee boy, bee. Oh my god. Alright. So, yeah, I was gonna say, our only other path is this one, so... Interesting. So, we encounter prisoner number 89, Falco. And now we've been brought back over to continue this timeline that was focused... Oh, here, I'll even pull it up. The green timeline that was focused mainly around prisoner number 89's past. Oh, this is also the one where we find the video on Boss's computer of her murdering So Seijima. What do you mean this feels like bad design? I was literally just explaining this is purposeful design. Right? Because we just see Prisoner 89. Yeah, the whole point is to be jumping back and forth. That's the point. Because Prisoner number 89, once we unlock that timeline and continue it, we're going to be confronting him, right? So they're throwing us back into here because they want us to now push forward with the timeline that's centered around him and his past. So then once we finish that, we'll be able to jump back there and we'll know more about him from what we're going to learn in this timeline. That's purposeful. Imagine if you watch a show and every episode is from one timeline to another. I mean, sure, but the whole point of the medium of, video games is to be able to play with the way you perceive things. And also, there are TV shows that do that, so... That makes sense, but as you can tell, you have to be refreshed. I mean, yeah, but... What, like, you play in any open world game and you pick up a quest and then, 10 hours later, you're like, oh, wait a minute. I have this quest that I took 10 hours ago. What the fuck was it again? Same thing. Same thing. And it's supposed to feel like, and especially, it's especially the sort of thing where, obviously we got that hint at just then, before that we got locked out of that timeline, of Date being like, oh my god, this is the warehouse with the, this is the such and such warehouse with the sync machine. Or what is it? He said, oh, this is the chemical plant that was closed down 18 years ago. And he was like, wait, how did I know that? And he knows that because he's receiving information from the other timelines subconsciously, which is a big theme in a lot of this director's games, is there's several timelines, and it all converges in a way where the player character starts to be able to subconsciously, or it's up to, depending on which game and how the game goes, consciously pull information from that they've learned from themselves in other timelines. And so that's kind of how it's the back and forth between timelines is simulating that, right? Of, the experience of us jumping to this timeline is simulating that experience of Date being able to pull information he knows about probably prisoner number 89. Like his brain subconsciously pulling that from this timeline, and he'll know it in the other timeline psychically. Yeah. All right. So, I guess. So what's the last thing that happened in this one? Let me open the thing again. Oh yeah, we just left off on finding the video of Boss murdering Sosejima, and then it locked us, so. Okay. So we're gonna see how Date reacts to that. It really is like the Clue movie. What, Mario bro? Have you never played anything else that has like multiple endings, or watched anything else that has multiple timelines? You never watched like the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya in broadcast order? Nothing like that? Oh yeah, Date reacts content. Yeah.
Sosejima.
Oh, he's dead.
Why? Why? Boss? What's going on here? Why did Boss kill So?
I hope that we're gonna learn more information about what Boss is up to this whole time, because I've got big questions about that. Boss's alibi for Shoko's murder. Oh wait, hold on, wait. Let me check. Let me look again. Who's dead? Oh yeah, oh my god, this is the timeline where everybody is dead too. Shoko, Renju, Ota, Iris, and So all dead in this timeline. Oof. Alright. Let's go, baby.
Shoko was killed around 5 p.m. Friday. What was Boss doing at that time?
Unknown.
Enemy Date reacting to videos on my boss's computer.
What about Saturday, 8 p.m.?
The time Renju was killed? Similarly unknown.
Iris and Ota were killed at different times. I was watching the stream on the call with Boss.
Only the first few minutes. The polar bear had not yet appeared on stream.
That's true.
It is possible that she made the call from somewhere off camera.
But we get the impression that So was in the bear suit, though. At least in the other timeline.
Using a VPN service, she could have accessed her Abyss PC from the warehouse and made the call.
Boss is the new Cyclops killer? Shoko, Renju, Iris, Ota, So. Boss killed them all?
The evidence makes that a likely possibility. So also had his left eye removed. Identical to Shoko, Renju, and Iris.
And it looks like he's in that warehouse where the stolen sync machine is.
Date, I know where the boss is.
Do you?
I have picked up her GPS.
Where?
She is now at the Sagan residence.
Hold on, 1 second. At the end of the yellow timeline, we learned something, and I just remembered. We learned the boss's real name. Oh, no. Does it not say in here? We learned her real name. Oh my god, I think I wrote it down. Did I write it down? Am I a genius? I am. The boss's real name is Shizue Kuranushi. I don't know if that will be relevant, but I wanted to remember what it was just to look out for it. Shizue Kuranushi. Oh, okay. She likes anything black. Hey, you know, that's what it says. You can take that, you can read that how you will.
Somewhere inside Hitomi's house.
What?
All right, what's going on in here? What if they're just having a nice conversation?
Iva, call boss's phone.
On it.
Are they upstairs? Is there an upstairs? It's over there. Oh, she fucking ditched her phone. She probably figured we were tapping her.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god, were we just set up?
Kaname Date, you were under arrest for murder.
Oh!
Drop your weapon. Come on.
Oh, she set us up! Damn it! You set us up! I can't believe it!
Boss.
Hey, I have a recording on my fucking eyeball of looking at that video on your computer. Okay, I've got some proof right here in the old socket. That's in the cloud. Can I play it? Can I do the joke with this officer of what his name is? Can I talk to all of them? Okay, I can just talk to them as kind of a unit. Lower your weapons, please. Don't shoot at me anymore.
Lower your weapons. You drop your guns, I'll drop mine.
Date, do you really think these officers
No.
will listen to you?
But what choice do I have?
Ay, ay, ay. Where's Hitomi?
I don't know. She was gone when I got here.
Why did you come here?
Why would I tell you?
I mean, you came here to set me up. I don't know that I believe that boss has killed everybody. I think that all of these killings have possibly been for different reasons by a couple different people, but all of them involved using the stolen sync machine. I mean, like, not that necessarily that it, like, the killers are all completely separate, but that, like, different people, I think, killed all these victims. But we're involved in the same conspiracy, I think. That's my guess.
Are you kidding me?
You're the new Cyclops killer.
What? Why do you think that?
You put a gun to So's head and pulled the trigger. I saw it with my own eye.
Shut up! Shut up! Stop lying! I could ask you the same thing. You killed Shoko Nadami, didn't you?
That's ridiculous. What are you
Wait,
talking
why do you
about?
think that I did?
Don't lie.
Fight! Oh, holy shit! If Boss P were responsible for creating the new Cyclops killer while informing So, and the department gets... what? What? I don't understand the logic of that. Why would they create a new Cyclops Killer 4 in that idea? I don't think that creating a serial killer, but I would be dependent on your department getting funding. Though there's probably real crimes they could have just... I don't think that it's for the department. I don't think that's what it is, because they could just... if they wanted to convince So that their department needed money, they'd just solve a real crime. I think that this is... I'm wondering what type of evidence she's been kind of picking up that makes... Because we've been getting implications of the possibility that maybe Date's perception is not 100% correct because of our AI eyeball. Maybe not even that Aiba would be doing anything like that on purpose, but that it's possible for things to be overlaid on Date's vision that is obfuscating the truth. Obfuscating reality, possibly, and to confuse Date or make him think different things. And I'm wondering... that combined with how he doesn't have any memory from 6 years ago, if that maybe that has caused Date to do some things that he didn't know that he did. Maybe. Alright. Hold on. Do I have any other... can I look at anything else weird? Can I pick up one of these chairs and throw it? We gotta fight, baby. We gotta fight.
This is going nowhere.
Are you going to fight?
I have no choice.
I recommend against it. You have zero chance of winning a firefight.
Well then, what can I do?
Pee your pants and cry? Maybe? Okay, tell me your calculations, Aiba.
What is that on the kitchen table? Could it be your favorite thing?
Oh boy.
What?
Yeah, you gonna shit and cum?
You want me to look at a magazine now?
Just look.
It can't be. This is the stuff of legends. Only the most diehard fans have ever laid eyes on it.
That lady has a bowl of curry with an egg on it, looks like. The curry pornography? Oh god, B? Ah!
Whoa! Limited
Now, why was that
edition!
on the counter? See, now it makes me suspicious. Why was that on the counter? Or is it not even actually a pornographic magazine? Did Aiba make it appear to be to activate Date?
Revolver with firebomb bullets. Shoot at the cloud.
Why?
Just do as I say, and fast.
Mm-hmm. Did he put it there in the past unknowingly? I don't know. I mean, it was next to Boss's planted phone? Was this a setup for a setup? Did she know that by putting that there, Date would be able to get out of this setup, and so they could... Oh god. Right trigger and up. Oh god. Oh god. I'm thinking too much about the plot. I can't read the buttons. Like, for real, is it just a cookbook, maybe, that he's mistaking for a pornographic book? Uh-huh.
She is probably just unconscious.
The
Her right shoulder and left leg suffered damage, but she will live.
the achievement for that... The achievement for doing that event was 3 words. The first word started with H, and then had a bunch of asterisks. The second word was housewives, and then the third... Well, I guess the third word was in, and the fourth word also started with an H, and had a bunch of asterisks. Horny housewives in... I don't know what the last word would have been. Yeah, horny housewives in hell. I'm pretty sure the first word was probably horny, but the achievement notification went away too fast, so I couldn't look that hard at it.
Dust explosion, huh? Good thinking.
Yeah, horticultural.
But you could have just had me throw the bag of flour.
That would have been too slow.
We know his
To
reaction
improve your
times.
reaction time, I had to improvise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's have a look. Hey, this is just a cooking magazine.
It was a trick.
Boss is still unconscious.
Oh my god, alright, we're gonna...
However, her brainwaves are stable. Syncing with her shouldn't be an issue.
I've got big questions about what Pewter's thinking between these 2 different timelines. Like, Pewter's letting me do this. I don't know. I don't know about this. I was worried that he was gonna toss to the cops and they'd dive for it. That is too wacky. Oh, Colander. We have already had a scene before in this game where a bunch of armed mercenaries are defeated by us throwing some underpants on the ground, and they all gather around it to look at it, and then we, like, drop, like, a heavy thing on them and crush them all. That has already happened. Okay. It's past 10 o'clock. God. Everything is getting so wild around here. But we have to wait. We'll have to And I'll save the game. We'll have to check it out next time. Oh my god. I'm fucking... This game is too much. This game is... bonkers! Ooh. You might need a backup in case the ending comes sooner than you think. Oh, what, like you mean for, like, another stream? I don't know. It seems like we ought to... I mean, we at least have one whole Somnium to go. So. Yeah, so this is the thing. I am planning to switch gears over to some horror games for October. But boy howdy, this tension. So I think I'm gonna do some calculating. I'm gonna look at my calendar. I'm gonna do some planning. Because I was already hoping to try to do just some... Lucky for me, the throwing program fucked up and is not synced with my model, so you didn't hit me. Idiot! Why is it not synced? I don't know, but it unsynced. Like Lies of P. I broke the sync, yeah. Why not Lies of P? I mean, I wasn't planning on playing Lies of P just because I've heard that game is very difficult. And I don't feel confident to play a difficult game on stream, but I've heard it's very good. Yeah, game is hard, yeah. I don't think I would just try Lies of P like for real on stream. I would get fucking explodiated. But yes, I was already planning to try to stream a couple extra times in October for, you know, just for the jolly spookiness. Just to fit some more horror games and stuff in there. So, we'll see if I can't still, you know, get some Somnium files in during October. I'm gonna have to, this weekend I'm gonna have to do some scheduling, and we're gonna see. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but I'll try to maybe even make a straight up schedule ahead of time on my actual Twitch schedule page. No promises, but I'll try. No promises, though. But I'll try. So look out for that! October is gonna be spooky. I would suggest Skullgirls. I have played Skullgirls before. It's not... You don't wanna... You don't wanna see me do that. You don't wanna see me play any fighting game. It would be bad. It would be pretty shit, and I'd look like an idiot. I would suggest Barbie? What Barbie game? Have a real schedule like a real VTuber. We'll see. Tentatively maybe make a schedule. No promises. No. All horror games. All good spooky horror games. I've got a couple in mind, so we're gonna see. We'll see. Rolls on the floor laughing. Damn. Oh, and also more October-based news other than the spooky Halloween shenanigans that are coming up. If you have followed me on social media, you've seen the announcement already that on October... what day is it? 9th. Monday, October 9th is when I will be drawing my plush commission lottery. If you want a plushie from me, if you want to commission me to make you a plushie, you have to enter my commission lottery to see if you will be randomly selected for a commission slot. If you would like to do that, I'll pull up the link. I'll send the link straight to you so there can be no confusion about where you gotta go. If you go to my commission information page on my website right here, ultrapancake.card with 2 Rs.co/#plushcommission. That page has all of my commission information for how to commission a plushie if you want one. What if I win the lottery and force everyone to a Skullgirls tournament for it? That is not the type of privilege that winning this commission lottery affords you, unfortunately. So, the best you could do is commission a Skullgirls character and force your Twitter followers to look at it. That's the best you could do. Unfortunately. Yeah, I know that everybody, loves to get forced into, fighting game tourneys, but not today. No. Well, at least if I was gonna be forced to play a fighting game, Skullgirls, not the worst choice. I do at least like the visuals of Skullgirls, though it's a tag fighter, and I find tag fighters very confusing. It's too difficult. I can't learn 1 character in a fighting game, let alone 2. That's too much. Oh. But yes. What? What are you confused by? What? Some Skullgirls fans have been using my Marie plush pic you took for some memes. That's nice. That's good. You work out a price with me first. Yes. Because I don't want anybody to enter the lottery and then get picked and then they don't know the price of what they want yet. And so then when I tell them, they're like, oh, actually, I can't afford that, so I have to drop out of the lottery. Don't want that. I want everybody to know what they're in for money-wise before they enter so that you can be sure that you are ready to pay for your order if you are picked. Everything on the commission information page will explain how the process works, so please read through the entirety of it. I have to beg people to read the entirety of my commission information page. Please, please read the entire thing. So much I get asked questions that are answered on there. People do not want to read it. Just read it, please. Please have mercy on me. I've had to answer so many emails over the last week. Please save me. Help me, Jesus, somebody. But yes, the lottery will be drawn on Monday the 9th. Enter before then if you would like a plush commission. Oh, an Avery for your peacock plushie. That'd be cute. If only there was a Jesus. If only. Maybe one day. Okay. I think that's all. Yeah, next week, spooky stuff and plushies. Gear up. It'll be wild. And I guess you can also follow me on social media if you want for just plushie stuff. I actually have a pretty cool one that I'll probably be posting tomorrow or next Monday. It'll be pretty cool. So follow those links above my head and in the description below the stream. Okay. That's it. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. I'm sick of all you internet people. I'm going home. I'll see all you stinkos in the funny papers, okay? Alright. God, I'm trying to please. Please. There we go. Bye, everybody. Alright, bye.